Coming up in this week's episode of Coast News, groundbreaking new technologies have been revealed by Walt Disney Imagineering, and an opening day has been confirmed for Efteling theme park's first ever on-site accommodation. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Coast News, and as always got some amazing news from different theme parks, rides, attractions and events all over the world. So let's get straight into the news today. Our top story for tonight: Walt Disney Imagineering have unveiled new details on the groundbreaking new technologies being used in various attractions that are opening in the near future. And this is actually really impressive, like some of the stuff that they've showcased like just this past weekend for like the new technology being involved in the creation of brand new attractions coming at various Disney theme parks. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Walt Disney Imagineering took to the stage at South by Southwest 2025 this weekend to reveal new details on the technologies being developed for upcoming attractions at various Disney theme parks. The panel included new details on the upcoming Stark Flight Lab ride coming to Avengers Campus at Disney California Adventure. MCU star Robert Downey Jr. took to the stage at SXSW to talk about the details of the new ride. He will be reprising his role as Iron Man when Stark Flight Lab opens to the public in a few years' time. The ride system for Stark Flight Lab will see guests sit in gyrokinetic pods that move along a dark ride track before attaching to a robotic arm. The arm will then lift guests all around the air to simulate a test flight. Imagineers models the movement of the arms after individual performers, giving each arm a unique experience. They also revealed new groundbreaking technology for the Monsters Inc. roller coaster, replacing Muppet Vision 3D and the Muppet Vision Courtyard at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The ride will be a suspended family coaster built by Dutch manufacturer Vekoma, and will be based on the door factory scene from the Monsters Inc. film. Imagineers revealed a new vertical lift loading mechanism for the ride station. This will be the first loading system of its kind anywhere in the world, and will add an extra layer of immersion to the brand new ride. So yeah, some of the new brand new technology that have been patented exclusively by Imagineers looks absolutely incredible. Like there's nothing else like this being developed at theme parks around the world. Maybe Universal might be developing something like in terms of technology like this, but I think Imagineers are probably one of the only theme park attraction creation companies, if that makes any sense, around the world that are developing such unique, groundbreaking, innovative technologies for their brand new attractions to make them more immersive and to just overall improve the guest experiences, and adding that extra layer of immersion and, you know, to make the ride experience a whole lot better. So honestly, this looks really impressive. I can't wait to see when these attractions open. Now, there are no opening dates confirmed for either Stark Flight Lab or the Monsters Inc. roller coaster, but they are expected to open within the next couple of years, so stay tuned for when those rides open. In other news today, Efteling have announced the opening day of the brand new Efteling Grand Hotel. And from what I've never been to Efteling, but from what I've heard, they already offer an absolutely fantastic experience with the theme park on its own and the attractions within it. But I love the fact that they're now taking it to a new level by adding a on-site accommodation to the park, which I don't think has ever been done in their history. And I think this is the first one that they're adding new this year. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Efteling is a theme park located in North Brabant in the Netherlands. It has been operating since 1952, but will be opening its first ever on-site accommodation this summer. The Efteling Grand Hotel will feature 140 rooms and suites, each one with a view of the theme park itself across 7 floors. The Efteling Grand Hotel will also include 2 new restaurants. These are Brasserie 7 and Restaurant Bar Mystique. A cafe, pool and spa will also form part of the new hotel. The Efteling Grand Hotel will officially open on the 1st of August 2025, and bookings will go live on the 17th of March. And so yeah, there you have it. Like, they've been building this brand new hotel pretty much all last year and most of this year, and now it's officially open on the 1st of August, and the bookings for reservations for rooms to stay at the hotel go live on the 17th of March, so next Monday. So if you want to stay at the Efteling Grand Hotel, from the 1st of August this year, then as of Monday you'll be able to get your reservations booked to go and stay at the brand new Efteling Grand Hotel and experience all that the Efteling theme park has to offer. Now, with many theme park attractions that have their own on-site accommodation, it's pretty much, I'm pretty sure it's expected that you'll also, when you book to stay at the Efteling Grand Hotel, you'll also get your second day at the theme park completely free. Because I know a lot of other theme parks that have on-site accommodations offer their second day free if you stay at their on-site hotels. So it obviously is really cool that they're now doing that, and I can't wait to see what the Efteling Grand Hotel looks like when it officially opens. I mean, we've seen like concept art of what it will look like on the outside of the rooms, and it looks fantastic. It really does. But it's probably going to be even more amazing to see it when it actually opens in real life and see the finished product. So I can't wait to see what Efteling Grand Hotel looks like when it officially opens on the 1st of August. Also in the news today, and on the surface level this may be taken as some sad news, but it is actually some pretty good news. Time Warp at Canada's Wonderland has officially been removed from the park. Now, the reason I say it's good news rather than bad news is because it's a Zamperla Volaire, and if you've ever been on one of those, if you've ever been on a Zamperla Volaire, so like Hero, Flamingo Land, you'll know just how awful a ride experience it is. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, Time Warp was a Zamperla Volaire which operated at Canada's Wonderland in Ontario, Canada from 2004 up until 2024. Originally known as Tomb Raider: The Ride, it was renamed to Time Warp in 2007. It reached a maximum height of 50 feet and a top speed of 25.7 miles per hour. Like many other Zamperla Volaires, Time Warp was criticised over the years for delivering a rough, uncomfortable and unpleasant ride experience. Earlier this week, all mention of Time Warp was removed from Canada's Wonderland's website, and they later confirmed that the ride would not reopen for the 2025 season. This is expected to be part of a wide variety of ride closures taking place across all Six Flags Entertainment Corporation parks, as a cost-cutting measure to save money. Time Warp is currently under demolition. So yes, even though it is another ride closure, and like I said, on the surface level, if you've never been on a Zamperla Volaire and you don't know how horrible and infamous of a ride experience these are, then it may be taken as sort of like a bit of sad news because it's another ride closing. But I think this is a ride closure that a lot of people will actually welcome, because it's one less Zamperla Volaire that's operating on the planet. Because I've only ever been on one Zamperla Volaire, and that's Hero at Flamingo Land in North Yorkshire. Now, I don't know why, but I've been on it multiple times. I think one time I went on Hero about 3 times on one day. Why, I don't know, but it wasn't a pleasant ride experience at all. Like, the trains are so awkward to actually get in and get out of. They're so claustrophobic, like they literally just sat in cages the entire time. Plus, when you're actually going through the ride experience itself, like everything after the lift hill, you take every single corner in such a janky way. It hurts, honestly it hurts so much. I honestly got a headache after riding Hero about 3 times in one day. But obviously that's nothing compared to like when Digital Down rode Hero about 80 times in one day for charity. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that another Zamperla Volaire has been closed permanently, and now all we just need is to get rid of Hero at Flamingo Land and replace it with something that's actually enjoyable. But what do you guys think of this? Did you enjoy riding Time Warp at Canada's Wonderland if you've been on it? And if you did, what was it you enjoyed about it? I'd actually like to know if you enjoyed the rides. But I know most people won't have and will be glad that it's gone. And finally in the news today, Pleasurewood Hills have confirmed more details about the refurbishment taking place on Wipeout. And this is something that I don't think a lot of us were actually expecting, but we're so glad to see that this classic ride is actually receiving some much needed TLC after all the years it's been operating. But if you're not sure what I'm on about, now basically the whole story. Wipeout is a Vekoma boomerang located at Pleasurewood Hills in Suffolk in the UK. Originally operating as a Coca-Cola roller at Glasgow Garden Festival in Scotland during the 1988 season, the ride was relocated to American Adventure Theme Park in Derbyshire for the 1989 season, where it was renamed and rethemed to Missile. Missile would operate at American Adventure up until 2004, where it would remain standing but not operating for the entire 2005 season. A year later, American Adventure permanently closed, and like many other attractions, Missile was sold, but this time Missile was sold to Pleasurewood Hills in Suffolk, where it was renamed and reopened as Wipeout in 2007. It would remain operating as Wipeout at Pleasurewood Hills up until present day. It still operates as this day, but during the 2024/25 close season, Pleasurewood Hills began a major refurbishment project on Wipeout. The park recently confirms that the refurbishment includes upgrading the operating systems for the ride, repainting and refurbishing the entire track, upgrading its on-ride photo system, and this is probably the biggest addition to the refurbishment, installing a completely brand new train for Wipeout. The new train has been manufactured by Sunkid and replaces Wipeout's over-the-shoulder restraints with brand new lap bars. Wipeout will reopen with its new train and enhancements later this year. So, Wipeout's getting lap bars, which is actually really such a welcome new addition to see, like, because considering that this is the only Vekoma boomerang in the UK, and I know that Vekoma boomerangs are quite commonplace throughout places like America and even some parts of Europe, but this is the only one we have, and it's been operating for nearly 40 years. So it's glad to see that the current owners of the ride, Pleasurewood Hills, are giving it the much needed TLC and refurbishments that it needs to continue operating for many years to come, and to keep it fresh and full of life by replacing the shoulder restraints with brand new lap bars. So it'll be interesting to see, because with the lap bars you've got so much freedom of movement when you're actually sat down on the ride. So seeing it probably riding it with lap bars is going to be an interesting experience to say the least. But I imagine it'll definitely improve the ride experience so much, and I cannot wait to see what people's thoughts are when Wipeout reopens with its new lap bar trains. So that is it for this week's episode of Coast News. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, then please make sure to like and subscribe. And as you all know, Alton Towers opening day is tomorrow, so I will be there filming a vlog on opening day. If you do manage to spot me out of the park, then come and say hi. I'd be more than happy to speak with you and have a chat with you. And honestly, it's going to be an absolutely amazing day. The highlight of tomorrow will definitely be riding Toxicator for the first time, so I'm really looking forward to that, considering this will actually be the first top spinner ride. And I've heard they're really intense. So yeah, this will be such an interesting experience, and I cannot wait to see what it's like tomorrow. But I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you've enjoyed it, then please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you'd like to see in the next video. Goodbye.